My name is Mahsa R and I'm a 2026 artist resident at the Sam and Adele Golden Foundation for the Arts. My paintings has so many different layers. Usually starting with acrylic or sometimes even watercolor, and it's coming up until the point that I start using oil, and that's when the image showing up more and more and becoming more realistic. Sometimes I sand, I stain, and building up transparent layers of paint. I'm working on multiple paintings, and I'm really enjoying the process of moving around from this part of the studio to the other side of the studio. And it's like so playful and enjoying the process a lot. My work inspired by memory, dreams, immigration, architecture, spaces that are emotionally charged. And in my paintings, I'm thinking a lot about private versus public spaces, and it's coming from my experience growing up in Iran as a woman. There were some public spaces like soccer stadiums that women couldn't go, so I've never been in any stadium, but I have a series of paintings about them, which it's a second-hand experience for me because I saw stadiums and experienced them through TV images. One memorable response was when someone told me that my paintings are dreamlike. That stayed with me because I think being international artist and in general being immigrant, you're kind of dreamy, because when you're back home, you're dreaming about being somewhere else. And when you're going somewhere else, you keep dreaming about being at home. I have so many dreams, being in swimming pool or being in a building that ended up in the water. And I'm just stepping down, going to the water, coming back. And it might be something related to my womanhood, because in a way I might feel more free in water, but it's something that just keep coming up. So I start to paint them. I came to the US in 2017 for my MFA. I went to grad school at MICA, and my whole family are back in Tehran. My people, they're there. I have no idea what's gonna happen in future to my country. But being here and being able to talk about it, and you can just share what you feel, how frustrated you are, it helped me in some ways to just maybe for a moment my nervous system feeling at ease a little bit. I started painting when I was so young, 3-4 years old, and I was just keep painting, and I won my first art prize when I was 7 years old, and maybe that's something that encouraged me more to keep going. And I remember anyone was asking me, what do you want to do when you grow up? And I was just what are you talking about? I'm a painter. I'm an artist. Since then, I just keep painting and painting. And for sure, it's not easy at all. But I don't think I can ever stop painting.
My name is Michael Hambouz, and I'm a 2026 artist resident at the Sam and Adele Golden Foundation for the Arts. I'm really relying on looking out the windows here at the Golden Residency to inform color decisions and informing directions that I'm going in compositionally, and feeling more of a flow with the natural environment in my work than I typically would, which is incredible. I've never had a window in my studio for 30 years, so this is a huge change in experience for me. Started playing around with some very, very subtle usage of metallics, which isn't normal for this series of work, as well as interference colors that provide a slight little color shift at a very close glance, or a huge color shift if you use a lot more, but I'm kind of baby stepping my way into playing around with some new materials. What we're looking at right here is actually the first painting that I did while on residency here. And this was a collection of 29 pigments of So Flat. And I picked 29 because I wanted to have one color for each day of the residency that I'm here. It's as site-specific as it possibly could be because it's referring to the amount of time that I'm here, it's referring to the environment that I'm in, it's referring to the materials that are provided to me. Kind of the other main mode of working medium-wise for me is cut paper and doing pretty intricately layered cut paper compositions. So it's been 14 years now, and I still love doing it so much. But you hit a wall at some point where the palette of the paper that's pre-produced offers some limitations, and I've really wanted to be able to dial in my own colors. So part of my time here at Golden, I've been working with material art specialists to learn how to size my own paper. The results are so beautiful. So my first dabblings in cut paper here with my new painted paper is a little tribute to the Golden Artist Color Factory entranceway, which was designed by Mark Golden. What a beautifully welcoming way to enter a paint factory. My dad was a Palestinian refugee. I never really overtly talked about that part of my life in my work. And in 2023 spring, I was in a residency and the Palestinian flag was banned again in public spaces. And it inspired me to subversively and symbolically represent that part of my life. In the process of doing that, I realized the power of color, and I started looking into nature for things that possess the same colors as the flag. And one of the first things that I stumbled upon was the milk snake. I really like the concept of milk snakes in grass as representations of green, red, white, and black, but kind of created my own language using them. I really like stripping down objects, representations into simple, recognizable forms that everybody can relate to and connect to. It's about the power and the colors that I want to use and how I want to use them. And that how I choose to represent myself as a Palestinian artist is completely up to me, which feels empowering.
My name is Marie Thibeault, and I am a 2026 artist resident at the Sam and Adele Golden Foundation for the Arts. Every morning, I take walks through the trails at the Golden Residency. I am very sensitive to the environment that I'm in, and it is the source of my work. And every day I explored a different trail and got deeper and deeper, taking photographs of the places that were resonating with me. Every day changes this time of year. It was shocking because the sun came out, and not only did the apple blossoms come out, but all the insects were suddenly there. There were like yellow jackets and bugs and everything. I'm like, wow, it was like so amazing. I'm really interested in symmetry of the reflection of the pond and the asymmetry when you look at it upside down and you get like a false reading of the symmetry. It's definitely responding to the stream and the way the logs are falling in X's in a lot of places. I think it's the beavers are doing that, but there's like this pattern of geometry and there's this pattern of flow of the water as well. It just gets my imagination going in terms of metaphors and what is mirrored and what is reflected and what is the sky and what is the water. This residency is an opportunity for me to strictly explore acrylics, find how they could work for my process, and ask the questions with the paint that I need to ask in order to see if it can serve my purposes. Speed is the thing I've been looking for, and with acrylics I see I can do that really continuously. Also work up to the type of clarity of a mark that I've been missing with the oil. It's been a difficult restriction not to use my normal medium, but I am finding it enjoyable at the same time, and pretty surprising discoveries are happening. So when I have these components and I'm looking for the next move on the painting, for instance, do I need that here? and sometimes I'll tape it and get a sense that, yeah, in all this darkness, the white and pink would be really shocking. And I'll leave it there for a while and just think about it. So these guys are incubating. These are small canvases for me because I usually work around 70, 80 inches, but they're the next step up from the babies that I try a lot of different things on. And what I'm doing is the same approach of finding a color light and layering until it suggests some type of mood. I like to work big because I feel it's the closest way to create an immersive experience for the viewer, which parallels my relationship of immersion with the landscape. I am really a landscape painter, even though my language is abstract. This landscape at the Golden Foundation is just utterly profound for me. It is a homecoming because it's a landscape that I grew up in, similar to the one in Connecticut, and profoundly moving because it's spring and I'm able to see things unfold. This particular moment of walking and seeing and observing, I think, is going to have an incredibly lasting influence on my work.